What's up, y'all? Welcome to my YouTube channel, All About Antonio. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and share this video. If you already have subscribed, thank you so much. If you haven't, please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now, today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the new TV show that came out called Queens on ABC. So after the intro, I'm going to get into this review. Check it out. So the name of the first episode is called 1999. It starts off with our first character we're introduced to, which is Eve. Her rap name is Professor Sex, but her name in the show is Brianna. It fast forward to 20 years after they show her rap, and she's a wife now. She has 5 kids, and you know, it appears that her and her husband are really in love. He's been having these real bad migraine headaches, and he's a professor. He has missed a year off of school. He's already took off a semester of school because his headaches are really bad, and he don't want to do that again. So they're trying to figure out like where these headaches coming from, like what's going on with your health. And Brianna tells him like, I need you here. I can't survive without you, and the kids need you. You are the king of this household, so we got to make sure your health is together. So after that, it appears that he's a great husband, a loving husband, right? Go back to the music video, and we are introduced to The Truth, which is played by Notori, and her name is Jill in the movie. And I thought it was, or not movie, but the TV show, I thought it was kind of funny that her rap back in the day is kind of similar and parallels to the life that she has now, which she's in the Catholic Church. She is married. She also is in the confessional trying to tell the priest that, you know, she's having an affair on her husband, but there's more. So the priest was like, you know, it's okay. We all make mistakes. You can let me know everything. But she couldn't tell the priest more to the story. She was like, it's just more. So she storms out. I was like, either they're going to make her gay or she's pregnant. But I kind of figured they would make her gay, because why can't you tell the priest that, you know, you already told him you have an affair. Why can't you tell him you're pregnant? But we find out later on in the show that she's gay. So go back to the music video. We're introduced to the character Valerie, which her rap name is Butter Pecan. She's the only one that's famous. She's on this daytime show called The Shade. She's in her dressing room, and the TV network tells her that we're going to replace you with someone else who's going to take your spot in this segment. She's not happy, so she's trying to figure out how to get back at the network so she can, you know, have that spot that she wants. And after that, we're introduced to the last character, which is Naomi, played by Brandy, and her rap name is Explosive Lyric. She's a struggling artist. She's still trying to capitalize off the success that she had back in the day, but it's not working. So we go back to Brianna. Brianna's at the mall trying to find some sexy lingerie for her husband. She buys the lingerie, goes home, change, and you know, she said, I'm about to get good for my man. I'm about to do the thing with my man and put it on him. This man is in her house, in her bed, screwing someone else. And not just screwing somebody, he's screwing someone that he teaches. He's screwing one of his students. So she goes in, she's really freaking out. She can't believe that this is happening. He's like, babe, I'm so sorry. I can't believe I did this. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Her reaction was not the reaction I would have done. If that would have been me, I would have went to jail for murder. Because first of all, I would have killed you, because I've been holding this down while you've been sick, and you're not that sick where you can put your penis in someone else, but you're sick. Okay, and I would have killed that girl because you know that he's married. But she didn't do that. She was kind of calm. That couldn't have been me, baby, because I would have wrecked stuff. But, you know, she's calm. Moving on, it goes back to Jill. Her and her husband is trying to conceive, but she really don't want to conceive because, you know, she's gay and she's having an affair on her husband. So she basically just tells her husband, well, today's not the day. Let's try another day. He was like, well, babe, don't worry. When it's our time, it's our time. You will be okay. We gonna be okay. Don't worry about it. And she was like, thank you, you're the best. She really wanted to tell him that, you know, she's having an affair, but she couldn't say it. So moving on from there, it goes to her at someone's house. I think she's at her lover's house. And her lover comes in and was like, did you finally tell your husband about us? And she said, no, it's hard. I'm a daughter of a deacon who prayed gay, who would always pray gay off of people. And it's hard for me just to come out and tell my husband that, I'm having an affair and I'm gay. Like, this is my life and I can't jeopardize this. And the girl was like, well, I can't be with somebody who's not ready to be open in the public. And you can't hide your feelings. Like, I've been there in the past. And now that I'm open and I'm free, I can't do that. So I need you to, handle your business. She was like, I promise I'm going to tell him, just give me time. So it goes back to, after that, it goes back to Valerie. Valerie ends up drugging the person who took her spot on the segment. Now, if you're going to drug somebody, I need you to be smart. We find out in the show later on that she drugged her, but she switched the cups on the camera, which is stupid. Why would you do that? But anyway, they're watching the train wreck. She's watching the train wreck, and the network is saying, this girl will never work again. We can't believe she did this. Like, what was wrong with her? So Valerie's basically saying, you guys need me to fix this mess. And the network's like, we don't care. Just fix it. Get us out this crap. Do what you got to do. We have fixed your contract. Whatever you want is done. Just get us out this mess. So, of course, she gets what she wants for now. Naomi is, in the car, and she hears the song Nasty Girl. Somebody remade the song Nasty Girl. But before that, I'm sorry, I got to tell y'all, she goes to see her daughter. She hasn't seen her daughter in over a year, so she surprised her daughter on her birthday. And her daughter has a real smart mouth. Now, I know your mom have not been there, but her daughter got a smart mouth. She was like, oh, you come on my birthday with a lame gift. I don't really want nothing to do with you. You are a horrible person. You so pitiful that you don't even know who my daddy is. Baby, if that would have been my daughter and you would have talked to me like that, I know I haven't been in your life. I've been off and on, but I would have smacked you back to 1999. Because who the heck do you think you're talking to? And she closed the door on her daughter's, on her mom's face. And I said, oh, these kids today couldn't be me. That's why I don't have no kids, because I would have killed that little girl. But anyway, it goes back to Brianna. She's making dinner for the kids, and she just so pissed at her husband, and her husband know that he messed up, that she just storms out and goes to the car. She goes to the car, and she turns on the radio. She hears the remake of, or sample of, their song Nasty Girl. So I guess her and Jill are still real cool. She called, she was like, girl, listen, turn on the radio right now. Somebody just remade our song. So Jill listens to the song. Naomi's in the car listening to the song. Valerie's the only one that don't know what's going on. So the old manager comes to Valerie and says, girl, I have an opportunity for you, but I need you to be at this meeting tomorrow. And she was like, what is the opportunity? And she was like, the old manager was like, well, if you come to the meeting tomorrow, you will find out. It's basically something to deal with your past. So she was like, all right, I guess I can come. So all the girls show up to the meeting, and the girls are catching up. Valerie's the last person to come, but Brianna's there first, then it's Jill, then it's Naomi. And here comes Valerie. Now, Valerie and Naomi does not get along, we see in this particular scene. As soon as Valerie comes and she sees Naomi, Naomi said, but before that, Brianna and Jill's like, please, y'all, do not start. Naomi said, there go that B, and just start pouncing on her. They just start fighting. So Jill and Brianna was like, oh, y'all still mad about something that happened 20 years ago? And then was like, yes, this girl owed me an apology. She the reason why we're not together right now. And Valerie was like, oh my God, can you get over it? It happened 20 years ago. You're still trying to blame me for something that was out of my control. So the old manager comes in with the lady who sampled the song, which I think her name is Cupcake, or Little Cupcake, or Little Yummy, one of them. So she comes in, she was like, oh, it's nice to meet you guys. I'm the one who sampled your song, and I have a great opportunity. I'm closing out the BET Awards this Sunday, and I would like to perform with you guys because everyone is asking, where have y'all been? This will be a great opportunity for y'all to come back and perform with me since I sampled your song. So the girls was like, yeah, we do it. And Naomi was like, one condition, Valerie have to apologize. And Valerie was like, I'm not apologizing, and I don't need this, so I'm out. Count me out. The other girls was like, well, I think we can do it. Let's just do it. So they all agree to do it. Those three go and catch up. Brianna ends up telling them that my husband cheated on me. And it was like, well, girl, what did he do? Is he buried? You need us to help you hide the body? She was like, no, I couldn't do anything. I was just so distraught because, I lost everything and I jeopardized everything for him in our marriage. And I just honestly couldn't believe that he cheated on me. And it was like, girl, you remember back in the day, you would never go for that. Like, you remember when Ja Rule cheated on you? And I was like, go ahead, y'all better name Job. You remember when Ja Rule cheated on you and you burnt his car up? And she was like, yeah, but see, the car that we have now is kind of different. It was like, we're not asking you to burn up the car. We're just asking you to wreck his stuff or do something to let him know not to ever do that again or to ever cross you. So they basically give her some advice, of how to handle the situation. And moving on from that, Naomi sees the old manager at a bar. So she goes and be like, buy me a drink. The old manager buys a drink and he said, well, whatever happened to us? And she was like, I don't want to go down that route again. Let's just live in the moment and enjoy tonight. They end up going to Screw in this hotel room. We go back and we find out the reason why Naomi and Valerie don't like each other is because I think Valerie is still boyfriend and girlfriend with the old manager, but Naomi was once with the manager. So back in the day, I think Naomi was the main girl and Valerie took her man, and now Naomi's the side chick. That's what it appears to be. So Naomi's writing some lyrics and she see Valerie comes in, talking to the old manager, kissing the old manager, and Naomi's just looking like, well, I had your man last night, so I guess that's y'all problem. So we go to them in rehearsal. They're in rehearsal and they're talking about, how to get back and how the vibe's going to be on stage and how can we make this happen in 4 days. So they're in rehearsal doing a little cipher, and here comes the new artist, which is Yummy. She comes in and she's, interacting and doing the cipher with them. Here comes Brianna's husband. Brianna's husband was like, I need to talk to you. And she was like, well, the girls all know what you did, so anything you got to say to me, you can say in front of them. He said, I found out why I've been having these bad headaches. I have cancer. It's really bad. Can you come home so we can tell the kids together? Of course, Brianna comes home, tell the kids. And this is where I was like, oh, this nigga, at first I really knew that he wasn't SHIT, but right now I really realized, like, this nigga this nigga's garbage. This nigga had the nerve to say, well, I was watching Grey's Anatomy and I was doing a lot of research. I think the reason why I cheated on you is because the cancer is affecting my brain. It's really people out here that think like that. Like, are you stupid? And so Brianna was like, what the heck? You mean to tell me you're going to blame can't keep your penis in your pants because of cancer? No, that's not the reason why you cheated. You cheated because you wanted to, you dumb nigga. And she was like, I want nothing more but to nurse you back to health, and I need you here. So once you get back to health, I can leave your butt. And I said, I know that's right, Valerie. I know that's right, Brianna. You nurse him back to health so you can leave him, because what the heck? You mean to tell me that you can't keep your penis in your pants because of cancer? Get the heck out of here. So we move on from that. The girls are back in rehearsal. We find out that Cupcake is crying because she's in the bathroom. She's crying because it's just so much on her. She feels the pressure of, being this big time artist, and everybody's depending on her for their needs, their livelihood. And it's a lot of pressure because she's super young. And so Jill is in the bathroom, you talking to her saying, girl, we've been there. I've been there before. I know how to handle it. But don't you let these people live off of you. If there's something that you don't want to do, you stand your ground and you don't do it. Don't make people force you into doing something that you don't want to do. And I said, oh, this is coming from the person who can't tell her husband that she's having an affair. Okay. Or that she's gay, but okay. So Yummy was like, I would try to take your advice. And as a matter of fact, tonight I'm having a party. I would love it if you and the girls come and, come and turn up with me at my party, at my house. So the girls go to the house. And before that, after they get done talking, Yummy pulls out this makeup bag full of crack. And she was like, Jill, you want something? And Jill was like, no, I'm good. So Yummy is doing crack. She's a crackhead, or yeah, I guess that's the right term. She's on crack or addicted to crack. So they go to the house and they see that Yummy's missing. They're like, where's Yummy? And it's just the girls, and they're trying to figure out, like, where's the party? This is how y'all party? Nobody's here. Like, what type of party is this? Basically, they find Yummy in her bedroom full of crack on her nose. She did a drug overdose. They check her into a hospital. Now the publicist comes in. He's really rude. Like, he's very rude, saying, why would you put her in a hospital? She's a big time artist. We do not need this publicity. And by the way, y'all are not performing with her anymore because y'all are stupid and y'all are has-beens. And Jill was like, no, she's not leaving this hospital until she gets ready, until she's able to function. And they was like, well, not the manager, but the publicist was like, you don't have any control over this. She's leaving this hospital. Yummy, get your stuff and let's go. And Yummy was like, I'm sorry, y'all, but I gotta go. And Jill was like, no, you stay here. And the girls was like, Jill, she's a grown woman. Let her do what she want to do. If she wants to leave the hospital, let her go. And so the public was like, right with your washed up butt. And Jill was like, turn the other cheek, turn the other cheek. He said, turn the other cheek for what? Next thing you know, she clocks him in the face. So the girls are at a restaurant laughing, and they can't believe that she did that. So they find out that, you know, she clocked them in the face or whatever, and they're not performing anymore. But prior to that, I forgot to tell y'all, we find out that Valerie, after she decides not to do the BET performance with the girl, she ends up having to do it because we find out that she drugged the person on camera. Basically, she switched cups on camera. That's why the person was acting crazy. If you're going to do something, why would you do it on camera? Why wouldn't you do it before, you know, the camera comes on or before live television? So basically, the network was like, we have two options. Either you fire and we don't let people know, or we fire you and investigate you and you go to jail. So of course, Valerie was like, you know what? I'll just take the firing and we all can go our separate ways. So they're in the restaurant, and Valerie was like, I decide, you know what? I owe y'all this, so I'm just going to be in. And Naomi's like, wait, what did you do? And Naomi hates this girl so much that she has, anytime Valerie's in the news, she has the alerts on her phone. So before Valerie can even tell the other girls what she did, Naomi tells them. And she was like, yeah, I screwed up, so this is why I'm back in. So fast forward, I forgot to tell y'all that. So fast forward, they're talking about, you know, what Jill did to the publicist. The old manager comes in with Yummy. Yummy wants to thank Jill for what she did and how she helped her, you know, recover and checked her in to the hospital to get well. And she said, I still would like it if you guys perform with me on the BET Awards. Can we still do this? And so the girls were like, yes, I'm in. Let's do it. So they end up doing the performance. Instead of Yummy performing with the girls, what she does was she ends up closing out the show, says, you know what, I want to thank these girls because I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for them. So instead of performing, she gives her whole performance to the Nasty Girls. So they come out, well, the first person we see is Eve, which is Brianna. She comes out in this jacket, and she's trying to open up the jacket, but it's not working. So she finally gets the jacket open, and she comes out rapping her verse, and everybody's going crazy. Then here comes Jill. Now, what's different from Jill is her other verse back in the day was kind of unique to her current life, of how she's in the church and blah, 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 blah. But the verse that she rapped at the BET Awards was totally different from the song. She's now rapping. My phone went out. I don't know what that's about. I'm sorry. But as I was saying, Jill's rap is different from her previous verse, the original verse. She's now changed her rap to relate her current life. So she's basically trying to come out, because now she's talking about kissing another girl, in love with a girl. She's basically coming out to the public, letting them know that she's gay, and also telling her lover that she's in love with her, and this is the way that she's coming out. Then here comes Buttercup, which is Valerie, and Naomi comes out, and they do their original verse. And of course the crowd go crazy after they all get done performing, because it's been a long time since they've seen them together, and everyone's excited to see the Nasty Girls, or the Nasty Bees, I think that's what they call it, come back. So that was the end of the episode, and Jill was like, I can't believe I did this, like, I can't believe I did this. So everybody, the girls was rejoicing and excited. I shouldn't say rejoicing, but the girls was excited for her, because she finally came out and told the public her truth and is now able to live in her truth. So the season looked like it's going to be a really good season. At first I wasn't too sure about this TV show. I thought that it was going to be kind of corny and kind of lame, but this is actually really, really good. If y'all haven't, please watch it. I promise y'all won't be disappointed. Like, Queens look like it's going to be a really good show. They showed a little trailer for the upcoming season, and it appears that Jill, now that she's out, she's probably going to have to see if she can remain faithful to her partner, or is she going to be out here fooling. Naomi's probably going to try to repair her relationship with her daughter, try to be a better mom. We're going to see what's going to happen between Brianna and her no good husband. Valerie, I really don't know what's going to be her storyline. Of course, it's going to be girl drama within the group. I'm excited to see what that's going to be about, because we know Naomi and Valerie, they're cool for right now, but we know that they cannot stand each other, so I'm pretty sure they're going to be beefed out. So yeah, the show looks like it's going to be a really good show. I don't know how many episodes it is. It's probably 8, but I'm really excited about this show. If y'all continue to do the show how y'all did the first episode, I think this show could last a long time. So y'all in the comments, tell me if you watch Queens, how did you like the episode? If you haven't, please go watch it and then tell me what you think about the episode. Until then, I'm trying to see if I missed anything. No, I don't think I missed anything. I think that was it. But until then, I want y'all to be active, be amazing, be authentic. I'm out. Peace.